Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. As always, remember, if it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. Just take what does and throw the rest away. All right, let's jump in. This is going to be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. Let's see what the cards have to say. Please. Someone wants to fall out. All right, let's have a look at what we have here. So we have Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And then we are going to use some clarifying cards as well. I'm going to pull those out so we can look at the whole picture as one. So please, cards to clarify. Seven of Pentacles for my Sagittariuses. Nope, that's way too many. That was a big old oops. One more, please. All right. And then for Judgment, please. Back there. And then for the Queen of Swords. Make them all fit here. Just squeeze them in. We'll make it work. And clarifying, please. Okay, I'll take that one because it landed face up. Clearly wanted to be seen. And one more, please. One more, please. All right, so let's have a look at what we've got here. All right, so this is a story or a journey of patience, clarity, accountability, and cautious action. Okay, starting with the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The Seven of Pentacles always speaks to evaluation, patience, and long-term investment. Excuse me. But with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a spark of opportunity hidden in this waiting period. It's like standing in a garden, noticing the plants aren't fully grown, and seeing a tiny sprout that promises abundance if nurtured. In practical terms, this could be a new financial opportunity, a project, or a skill that you've been developing that finally is showing real potential. Okay? The High Priestess adds depth. This evaluation isn't just about effort or timing, it's about intuition, inner guidance, and understanding what isn't yet visible. You're being asked to trust what you know instinctively, even if it's not obvious in the material world. For example, you may sense a career path will be successful long term, even if the first steps seem kind of slow or uncertain. Next, we have Judgment, clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Okay? Judgment is about awakening, reckoning and recognizing the consequences of past choices. With the Knight of Wands, there's a sudden urge to act, to move fast, or to seize an opportunity. But the Five of Cups tempers this, okay, by showing that there's some emotional disappointment or regret lingering, maybe a past failure or a loss that still affects your decisions. The combination suggests a moment of clarity. You realize what hasn't worked, you feel the loss, and there's also an opportunity to charge forward with courage if you've learned the lesson. Think of it like looking back at a failed project and saying, yes, that didn't work, but here's a new chance, and this time I know better. Okay? So then we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Swords is sharp, clear-minded, and decisive. She really weighs reality without letting emotion cloud her judgment. With the Seven of Wands, this queen is standing her ground, defending her choices, and maintaining boundaries. Excuse me, she won't be swayed by pressure. The Knight of Pentacles adds persistence, showing that this isn't just a defensive stance, it's disciplined, steady action. In practice, you might assert a boundary at work, consistently follow a strategy despite criticism, or protect your values while methodically working toward your goal. And then finally, the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Wands is energetic, bold, and ready to move, but the clarifier suggests caution. Okay? Yeah. The Four of Pentacles shows holding on tightly, either to resources, security, or control, while the Seven of Swords warns of strategy, discretion, or the need to avoid rash or risky moves. This isn't a reckless charge forward. It's a bold step tempered by awareness. For example, it could mean pursuing a new opportunity energetically, but keeping your plans confidential until the timing is right, or making a decisive move while protecting what you've already built. All right. So if we were to put all this together, this reading tells a story of careful growth and strategic action in a period of evaluation and intuition, noticing opportunities but being patient. You recognize past disappointments or losses, okay, the Judgment card, but can act decisively with courage if you've learned the lessons. You're called to stand firm and be clear and follow a disciplined approach. Okay? Finally, bold action is possible, but only when paired with caution and strategy and protection of what matters most. In essence, this is about moving forward wisely. You have opportunities, insight, and courage, but the path requires patience, discernment, and strategic effort. Step boldly, but step with eyes wide open and plans well in place. Okay? Very interesting. So, I hope this helps you going into February, Sagittarius. I thank you again for joining me. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to know when I'm releasing new content. Otherwise, I hope going into February finds you happy, well, and healthy, and we will see you again next time. Bye.